Hey YouTubers, today I'm going to be doing a tutorial with grays and browns. I just think it's a great fall color and it's very flattering, and I love the color gray on anybody. I think it's a great look. So yeah, if you want to see how I did this look, then stay tuned. Okay, so the first thing we want to do is we want to put on our base. This will just kind of give us a nice clean surface to work with and get rid of all of the discoloration on our lid. I'm going to be using Painterly by MAC. It's a paint pot, and it's this flesh colored base, and it just matches perfectly with my eye, with my skin tone. And I'm just going to put a little bit on my brow bone and most of the color on my lid. Okay, let me get the lid back on. The first color we're going to use is going to be Silver Ring by MAC. It's a very silver gray color. It's a satin. It's kind of shimmery. I hope you guys can see it. I'm kind of trying to figure out the lighting in here. We're going to use a 252 brush. We're just going to pat that all over our lid. It'll just kind of give us a nice starting point to work with for the gray and the browns. So I'm just putting that all over my lid and a little bit up in my crease. Okay, so the next color we're going to use is Grain. It's a very nice peachy undertone brown, and I'm going to use a .222 brush. I'm just going to get that on the tip, and I'm just going to concentrate this color in the crease and in that outer corner, and it's just going to kind of lighten up that gray, the silver gray color, so that when we put down the next color, which is Cork, it'll just kind of be able to bring out the color of the brown a lot more. So I'm just going to sweep this back and forth in my crease, and in that outer corner I'm going to just kind of swirl it. I'm going to use the same brush, and I'm going to take Cork, which is a very brown, it's a matte color. No, it's a satin color, sorry. And I'm just going to put that right over where we put the grain. So I'm going to swirl it in this outer corner and then take it up into the crease. And don't be afraid to to really get the brown on there. So we're going to go back over with a little bit of the silver. So hopefully you guys can see this pretty good. Alright, so the last color we're going to use is going to be Vapor, which is a peachy pink color and with a little bit of shimmer in it. And we're going to get this on a 242 brush, and I'm just going to put this on the inner corner of my eye just to kind of lighten it up a little bit, and I'm just going to blend it outward. I'm going to put a little bit on the underside too. This is just going to brighten up that inner corner and make your eyes really pop. You can see how it lightens up. Then for my brow highlight, I'm going to use the Highbrow by Benefit. It's a very pink pencil, but when it's on, it doesn't look pink, so don't be afraid of that. I'm just going to take it right along the arch of my eyebrow and down. And then just pat it out a little bit with your finger. Just a little bit. You don't want to pat it out too much. Alright, so then the last thing we're going to do is we're going to put a little bit more of the Silver Ring on, just to kind of cover over everything to make it a really nice, give it a really nice sheen, our eye. So we're just going to pat that all over our lid. And then I'm going to take a smudge brush, This is a Studio Tools smudge brush. I got it from Target, I think. I'm not even positive. I think they have them at Ulta too. And I'm just going to take that right under my lower lash line, very thin, and take it right up to where I put the vapor. And it just kind of, and then connect the two. And it just kind of makes your eye look put together a little bit nicer. And then for eyeliner, I'm using the Pen Ultimate by MAC. It's a very thin pen, so you can get really close to the line, to your lash line. And I'm just gonna put that very close to my lashes. And you could wing this up if you wanted to. You don't have to. I'm not very good at the winging part yet, so I've been practicing, but I just think it looks funky on me. I just think it looks funky on me. So we're going to take this all the way in to our inner corner of our eye. We're going to go really thin up there. And the trick to using this Pen Ultimate is to actually lay it on your lash line and then to pull it, not to put the tip down, and then like in the corner you can put the tip down, but I find, oh, now that's really thick. I find it's better, now I'm going to have a smudge part. It's better to lay it down and then, and to pull it. And I'm just going to line my waterline too. And you can go, you know, don't be afraid if you make mistakes, because you can always go back and fix things, like put more silver there, like I'm going to put more, cover up that black with a little bit of the silver. Yeah, so there you have it. I'm just going to put some mascara on, which I'm going to use, where did I put it? I'm going to use the Glam Eyes by Rimmel, and then I'm going to come back and tell you guys what I did on the rest of my face. Okay? Okay, so for the rest of my face, I'm going to just apply my normal foundation, which I like L'Oreal Paris True Match, because it's super blendable. And I just apply that with a kabuki style brush, a big fluffy brush. And I start at the center of my face and I work the color out. I like this powder because it's, one, it's super blendable, and two, it doesn't look cakey after you get it all on. It doesn't look cakey, and seriously, it doesn't even feel like you're wearing foundation. You know, sometimes you can feel like when you're wearing liquid foundation, like your face is super thick. I don't know. I do wear liquid foundation sometime when I want like super coverage. And to really make my face stand out a little bit more, but normally on an everyday basis I just use this this color. I am going to do a little bit of bronzing, and like I said before, I love the Coastal Scents Contour Palette and Brush Palette. And I use the brown for contouring and for bronzing, and then the white for highlighting. And I'm going to use my 150 brush, my big fluffy brush, which I love. You don't have to use MAC products, you don't have to use Coastal Scents products. Whatever product works best for you. You want to feel comfortable in your makeup. You don't want it to be self-conscious all night or all day about your makeup and how it looks. You want to make sure that you're comfortable in it. You know, you don't want it to, and you want to look normal. You don't want to look like you're wearing a ton of makeup. So I take the bronzer and I put it right along my lower cheekbone and my jawline, and I kind of blend it in to both, and then I take it right up my temple and into my forehead. And I don't go like super far into my forehead, just along my temple and my hairline. And I'm gonna do the same thing on the other side. I hope you guys can see me. And I know I'm doing this part in a different room than my tutorial part was, but I wanted to try doing the tutorial in my bedroom to see if the lighting was better in there. And then, but to do my face, I need like my full mirror. Alright, so I'm also going to take a little bit and I'm going to just, on the tip of my brush, and I'm going to just put it on the side of my nose and on the bottom and just kind of sweep it back and forth, blend it out. Then I'm going to use the same brush and I'm going to put my highlighter on. I'm going to go right on my upper cheekbone. And right down the center of my nose. Okay, so now for my cheeks, I'm going to apply a more peachy pink color just because my eyes are so dark. I'm going to apply Peachy Keen and from MAC. It's one of my favorite colors. I think it looks great on any skin tone. And for your blush, you just kind of scrunch up your face so you can find your apples. And don't start down here by where that line is from your mouth. You want to kind of start in the middle where that fatty part is and then work your way back. So I had the hardest time for the longest time. I would never wear blush because I thought that it didn't look very natural on me, and it was because I was applying it wrong. And then I saw a video on here about how to apply blush and bronzer and all that stuff, and now I like it. I like wearing blush. So yeah, so that you don't have to apply a lot of blush. Don't do a lot. Oh, I wanted to show you guys the mascara that I put on because I didn't put it in the tutorial. I put on the Rimmel Glam Eyes. I love this. I think I got it from like Walmart or something. And it's in extreme black. And it's got a little crown on the cap. So I really like this mascara. I think that it really extends my lashes. And especially like if you put on a second coat, it like really gives you that plumped up lash look, I guess you could say. Alright, so for lip gloss, I am applying the e.l.f. Plumping Lip Glaze. It's very pink and it's got a little bit of shimmer in it. And then you can take the white part, so you put the pink on first, and then you can take the white part. And I just put it in like the very middle of my lower lip. And it just kind of gives you that pouty, that nice pouty look. So yeah, there you go. Super easy, very simple. Took me like 10 minutes to do that. Makeup doesn't have to be hard. You don't have to use a lot of colors. You don't have to use a lot of products. I hope you guys liked this look, and I will talk to you guys soon. Bye!